depending on what poll you look at, Michigan looks like it's razor tight, as does every place right now.
You know, the whole poll thing, I've got a lot to say about that, because if you look back at 16, you look back at 20, he was always behind in the polls. The polls always had him down everywhere. And he's neck and neck now. What does that say? You know, there's a built-in piece here of people who will probably vote for Trump. And you know, the polls are biased in a sense that they want people to think it's this close. I think that's actually a strategy, and they're doing that. Maybe not all of them. But at the end of the day, he was down across the board. He won in 16. He barely lost in 220. So him being tied in the polls says to me he's probably up. So I like that. And I don't believe a lot of them, but I like it.
Well, Delgado's one too, and Slick is on board too, and so is Jesse Garcia, who was here this week, Suffolk County GOP chairman here in Suffolk County, New York, and Brian Glenn. Brian Glenn's in that camp as well. That if from what the polls are, he doesn't believe it. He thinks he's up. I think Brian Glenn said he thinks he's up 10.
He's up 10.
He did. He said double digits.
Yeah, double digits places.
And I mean, I want to believe it, but I'll have to wait until it's all over, because you know what? We heard the red wave stuff before, and we were sorely mistaken, or they were just, you know, let's face it, they were playing. Wait,
so what do you believe then right now? What camp are you in?
No, I believe he's up.
Okay,
I just don't know if he's up by 10. I would love to believe he's up by 10.
Right, understood.
But I'm not going to go there just yet. In my head, I think he should be up by 30, at least. I mean, she had a 28% approval rating until she announced she was going to run instead of Joe Biden. Then all of a sudden it jumped to 48 within like 2 days. No, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. Nobody believes it. I don't think Kamala believes it. She was just happy that they were doing it.
Right. The point, it's a good one, too. The point is that this is not someone who hasn't been in front of voters.
Right.
And couldn't even make it to Iowa. Never won a primary vote, never won a delegate, never won a primary vote ever.
Yeah. This is all manufactured.
And this manufactured way that they've done this, and of course with the media all in both feet, we're to believe that all of a sudden she's this revolutionary candidate?
Yeah, I think we may have talked about this in the past. This is what a publicist does. If you're Tom Cruise or you're a celebrity, you're an actor, this is what a publicist do. We're gonna take this person from B level to A level,
right,
and we're gonna manage all the information as such. Everything they do and every interview they do will be with a friendly. It'll be captured in a scope that we agree with. We'll know what the ask questions are beforehand. And then if you look at how they talk about her and how she's publicized in general, you can see there's a publicist behind this. This is not a political campaign. This is similar to any campaign you'd see of an actor who becomes an overnight success. You know, that's what's happening here. And they've had to do that. Yeah. She's had such a horrible... I was talking to someone about this today. She was hidden by the Biden administration for all intents and purposes for the last 3.5 years. They literally hid her because every time she had anything to say, it was this terrible, absolute mess. You know, the whole word salad thing, all the way to everything she said was kind of like dumb. Yeah. So they hid her. Now all of a sudden she's the anointed one. The sad part for all of us is there's a large number of people that are completely buying into this.
Right.
Either they're buying into it because they're convinced, oh boy, yeah, she is great, or they're buying into it because they're told you got to hate Trump at all costs. So, but the publicist thing, that's real.
Yeah, completely.